I love my house. My kids love this house. And Scott, we have kids. We always sit in the living room kitchen. And then we have like these two chairs that my cousin Kelly Burke, she's a designer, so she helps with the design of the house. And it's sort of like we joke around that it's our bar, so we kind of like meet there and have a cocktail. But this is a little bit of a weird shift. I have a teepee in my backyard, a Native American teepee, like a real teepee. And that's my favorite place, my happy space where I do, some mindful meditations in there and yoga. I do sound baths in there, breath work in there. And it's a little hippie, a little weird. It's cool. And I've had sleepovers in there. The kids have had sleepovers. It's just fun. So normal day, well, I always intermittent fast, which has been an incredible game changer for me in my nutrition plan. So that gives me a little bit more wiggle room in my 8-hour window. I wake up, I start with, I'll give you an example today. I started with coffee, full milk, like high fat milk. I don't even do non-fat anything. I had a couple cups of coffee. And then when I break my fast, I made a shake. I have tons of shake recipes. In fact, there's a free PDF with the New Year Renew, and everything on there is, recipes, shakes, a lot of different tips and tricks. So I had a shake that was like banana, cinnamon, dates, almond butter, collagen, protein, and then again, fat, MCT oil, which is scary for a lot of people. We have to retrain our brain. It's good fat, and I need it. I need brain fuel. I need it for my skin. I need it for for everything. I need it for energy. And I'm also drinking, since you're asking, I'll just give you all the goodies. This is one of Christine's products, and it's called Bloat Be Gone. TMI, but it's just a powder, and I'm drinking it because I'm really big on hydration. So I'm drinking as much as I can, but for example, I think we can fluctuate 4 or 5 pounds as a woman for no reason. So yeah, you flush out your body and stay hydrated. That would be my biggest tip. And normally when you're hungry, you're dehydrated. So bust that myth right now. When you are hungry, hydrate. And I mean, your body, but I intermittent fast. So I'm not eating for a majority of the 24-hour period, but I'm hydrating. So I'm really not starving. It's very doable. Thank you. That's a really nice compliment, having had 4 babies, and I work hard at it, but I have a 4-week challenge that's literally 5 minutes, no BS. I used to think that was BS. So cardio abs I love right now, but I'm doing a lot of ab moves, also inspired by Christine. I have to give her credit because she's so creative. Standing crunches and a lot of moves that you're not doing. So instead of just dropping down and doing crunches, we're doing some really fun things. This is not a secret, but my philosophy for abdominal work, I say this all the time in my classes and on the app, I concave my core, my belly, my abs when I'm doing my sit-ups. So you kind of close your ribs and pull in your belly, not sucking it in. Think about tucking your ribs into your hip bones, if you will. It's a position that I believe gives you feminine, slender abs. I want to pull the abs in. I want to cinch the waistline. We want that strong core that protects our back. But it's different. A guy can have these. I don't personally want bulky abs. Some people might. But you want those lines and you want that little waistline. So there's lots of little things, tucking your pelvic, tilting your pelvic floor. So you close your ribs, tuck your ribs into your hip bones, tilt your pelvis. All these little things for the female body. Do I approach it differently after 50? Well, truth be told, Mother Nature, thanks very much. You got to work out harder and smarter and stronger the older you get. but I do spend less time. I will be honest in that. I spend less time. I just work out differently. So I'm really into target toning, like body sculpting. So for the female body, that's how I choreograph most of my workouts. There's little trouble areas, like they're there. So I like to like hone in on that and really hit those. So what do? I teach classes 3 times a week here in Malibu, which I love. So that keeps me honest. It's hard to blow off your own routine when you're committed to other people. And then I lay out like the weekly plan for everybody on my app of what I'm doing. So you'll get an email on Sunday nights and it'll break down the programs that are head to toe. And we're talking 20 minutes. I think that's key here as well. My classes are longer, but it's mindful meditation. I do the sound bowls, I stretch, it's a little bit of yoga, very Pilates inspired, body sculpting, but I do that. And you know, right now in LA, we're not quite back to classes yet. I'm doing a lot of things outside. Whatever you're going through or whatever your reservations are, you can get outside, move your body and really create some energy. So that's what I'm doing a lot of now. But my workouts are everything: Pilates, yoga, body sculpting, cardio, dance. I would say try some of the live workouts on my app that are live but saved. Like you can do some really fun ones utilizing what you have at home. It's nice on the lives as they stay, but we also have some really fun bar inspired classes. Christine and I did one on a chair where we took 2 chairs and then used the back of the chair like a bar class, which is so hard and so great for the tummy to cinch your waistline and kind of pull your core in. And it's just fun to do something different. And you're gonna get bored. You know, people not everybody is really committed for a long period of time to fitness. So you gotta mix it up. You gotta find fun things. You gotta challenge yourself. You gotta find dynamic moves that are gonna be worth our precious time. A biggest beauty, yeah, totally. Well, a couple things come to mind. I cut all my hair off, and got rid of a man, got rid of the hair at the same time. It was really hard for me because I have curly hair. I have a lot of hair. High maintenance. I thought it was going to be so cool and chic. It was terrible. So that was a big miss. And I guess one of my regrets, but it was out of my hand. I've struggled with melasma most of my life. So I've had a very dark spots. And sunscreen, I want to say, is just so important for anyone that's going through that. And there was a period of time, I'll just tell you very quickly, but I did everything for melasma because it was so bad. So I did every laser, I tried everything. I did everything that was available, so much so that I kind of damaged my skin and it got quite thin. So I think sometimes you have to really understand some of these challenges with beauty and fuel your body, and really less is more. You know, feed your skin, be careful of the products that you're using, because I realized that I did so much to fix something that I created more damage. So now I use a ton of sunscreen. I never go out in the sun on my face, and I'm a sun girl. I love it. Sucks. It's such, I had a conversation with my girlfriend who's my age just yesterday, and she's like, gosh, our younger self, like in hindsight, what would we have done different? And it's like, you're always fighting for something different when you're in your 30s, 40s, and then you get to be my age. And now we're like, God, if I could go back a decade, you know, I might have done X, Y, and Z. But the positive part of it is just to take care of yourself and be proactive now and take care of our skin, be mindful of what we put in our body, how we treat our body, how we talk to our body, you know, all that stuff really matters, right? I mean, secrets, I wish there were secrets. I wish there was like an elixir for life and a quick fix. I really want to say that working out and wellness is a big part of it. And it sounds funny, but one of the best facials in town is like a really good sweat for your skin. It just is. I mean, there's lots of little things that I do. I'll put like coconut oil or really good like foot cream on my feet and my socks before I put my shoes on. I know that sweating is the best thing for just an overall clean out. I do lots of biohacking things. I mean, True Niagen's my supplement. I use another product called Beamer that's like this pad that you lay on, and it increases your circulation, which, you know, if we're going to feed our body also in that way, we need that for recovery. So I do that 7 minutes twice a day. I do plate fit, which helps with lymphatic drainage. I do infrared sauna. I do a lot of like little things, but for the most part, be mindful of what you put in your body. Make sure you get up and move. And maybe you don't love fitness, go for a walk, get some vitamin D, get outside. And then you just get this sense of accomplishment, right? Where you start feeling good. And the more you feel good, the more you want to do. Well, we're reinventing, right? We're relearning. We're even relearning how to get back into our groove of whatever normal is right now. Like I thought we were going to hit the ground running in January, like New Year. And it was just like, whoa, whoa, and reset. So that's kind of part of it. How do we manage it all? How do we create our own energy? How do we get through the stress, the loss, all of the things that are going on? How do we keep it positive and sort of move forward with an openness to doing things different? And I when it comes to fitness, I like that. Like that's why we design programs using your sofa, using a chair, stretching out in the morning for 5 minutes in bed, setting your headspace up, for what you want to accomplish. And I just feel like we're more aware of that now.